Hello Hero Wars players, today we are going to be looking at Chapter 14, Girwell City, Runaway Princess. Now this was kindly recorded to me by my friend Party Hard, and I know him from my Discord server, and shout out to him for actually providing us with this clip. Also, if you do want to join my Discord server along with hundreds of others of us already, then you can find it in the comments in the links below. I'll put out my Discord server link. Just click on that and you can join. Thank you. So as you can see already, he has got, sorry, put that back. Okay. So right now we can see that he's actually got a classic Bob team. So he's got a Bob team, Oliver's pet, and he is 90 level with an Oliver 85 and purple 3 stars. Violet, I should say. Now going into this, we can see that all heroes have their skin. Kark magic defense, Astroth magic attack, those are really important, and faceless health. Mothra and Nebulas aren't as important, but yeah. And you can see Kark's already dealt 22,676 damage, which isn't exactly low. Now, Nebula's ball is on Kark, so he'll do extra damage. So now we can see he actually only dealt 1,786 damage. That's quite confusing considering he got a Nebula boost as well. Well, this is actually because his 20,000 damage at the first was actually just a critical hit. So luckily he got a critical hit. And critical hits are quite, you don't really notice them. It's not like it happens every time. It's just very off chance. It has no deciders unless you have a hero on your team that increases critical hit chance. And you can see the Priest of Seymour's ball is actually doing quite a lot of healing already. I don't think he's already taken that much damage. And he's already getting re-healed. So what they need to do actually is just defeat this Priest of Seymour, and then they can do damage without the Priest of Seymour healing everyone. He's quite an effective healer. Now I can see Oliver's his ability is charged up already, so they can use him whenever they want. So now they're using Oliver. This enemy has been taken into the air and it's grouped them much closer together. So now it'll probably be easier in a way to heal. The Priest of Seymour did get hit, but he's off now. He's using Ashtaroth's ult, and he hasn't used Kark's ult yet. So now he's using Kark's ult. It might be able to take out the Priest of Seymour. It might not. Okay, so you see there, it just dealt 44,096 damage and took out the Priest of Seymour, so now there's no more healing left. And they did this without even a Nebula boosted Cornelius or even a faceless Cornelius. They just did it with Kark, which is quite good, so he must have a lot of armor penetration. Also, just to let you know, Oliver is patron to Ashtaroth to keep him alive, but you don't actually need him. When he first finished this mission, Oliver was not patroned to Ashtaroth. So now you can see Faceless here is charged up as well, so he'll copy Kark's ult, and then Oliver again. So yeah, that's fine. They're not really using Nebula yet. I wonder what the tactic of this is. So I think what they're trying to do is, to go into the next mission, they're actually trying to have full ults for everyone. Because, as you can see, they're not using their ult at all. They're not even using Oliver's ult. So Oliver's ult is quite good because you can actually save it for the next mission if you want. But they have used Oliver's ult, wrong about that. But Oliver's ult, as I was saying, is quite good because in the next mission, if you go from one mission to a next mission, sorry, one chapter in a mission to a next mission, then it doesn't decrease like Kane's, it'll just stay the same. So Kane's, you really want to use it before it ends because, yeah, so here you can see they're using Astaroth, Martha, and they're using all the alts in this mission. So they're using Astaroth, Martha, Nebula, Kark, Faceless. So they're copying Faceless with Kark. And as you can see, the Priest of Seymour would not die if Faceless had not copied Kark. Astrid and Lucas, I wonder when Lucas is going to take those enemies down. So you can see Astaroth has been applied the mark. Kark is still knocking enemies up. And Nebula's is nearly charged. Okay, so here is an important point. Lucas has jumped forward. And now Kark is actually right now tanking. Now if Kark is tanking, he's going to die. But let's just hope with Astaroth's revival skill, he'll be able to revive. As you can see, my theory was right. So Kark has just died. Astaroth's revived him. So now this has all happened and Kark has still thrown all these enemies up. But will Kark die again? That's the question. Will Kark die again? Oh, so you can see just there. If I just take that back a bit. Faceless's power throw is actually put Lucas back, turned him back into a little animal, and now Astaroth can tank again. So Faceless has actually just saved Kark in a way. There, you can see. He's turned back into a baby. Astaroth and Lucas are dead. And now they can really just defeat them. And I think their tactic going into the third part is going to be exactly the same as this part. And they're just going to actually stave up their ults. So I think this is actually quite important as well. For every next mission, you really want to save up your ults. Whenever I do a mission, I try to save up my ults. Depending on the strength of the opponents, I try to save up my ults for every single mission next. Obviously, when you've got a quicker mission, it'll be much harder. As you can see, he's actually doing quite fine. For level 90. Yep, so you can see, they're done. So now mission 3, I actually want to see, so you can see actually Oliver isn't fully charged up, so I want to see, they didn't use exactly the same this time. They used Martha Faceless. Martha Faceless actually speeds the enemy team up, allows them to gain energy faster, allows them to hit faster, which is quite good. I wonder why they didn't use Kark Faceless. Maybe because there's not a Priest of Seymour on this team. That's actually quite confusing. But I think I would have used Martha Faceless, but seeing as they used Kark all the other times, it's confusing. Okay, now they're using the Kark Faceless. Oliver. I think Martha Faceless is one of your best bets in a match like this. You need heal, you need to do damage. Just speed up with Martha Faceless, and you can also use Kark after that, but not as necessarily important. Now, see, when Kark does his ult, he heals so much. That's why Kark's ult is so important to blow off before he dies. Or when he's got one heal left, you just need to think all about getting Kark's ult up. Because anyone can heal him, but he's much better with his ult just healing him. So they're going to use Martha Faceless again, which will increase that speed. Now suddenly watch all of those heroes' ults get so faster. So you can see, Martha is charging up much faster than before again. Now she stopped. Astaroth has just done his skill. I honestly think Astaroth's, his ultimate isn't that good. It could be improved. It could be much improved. It doesn't really do anything for the team. It's just very weak. So Nike's is nearly done. And Kark has taken the final hit. He had destroyed them. Right. So you can see now that Kark has done 6 million damage. The Shamaness of Seymour has done 678,000. See, Kark has been patroned, Astaroth has been patroned, Nebula has been patroned. No one else. And Astaroth has been patroned with Oliver. Okay, Kark has been patroned with Fenris, so he'll be constantly doing blinds. Astaroth with Oliver, and Nebula with Kane. Very good choices, I must admit. So I would like to say thank you everyone for watching today's video. Shout out to Party Half for providing this clip. And if you want to join my Discord server, as I said, it will be in the links below. Also, I do have a website that in the intro I did show. It's called, it's a website that I just did show in the intro. So if you go back to the intro, you can see it right underneath my name, Hero Wars Guardian. And also, I'd like to say, please, if you have any comments, if you wonder what you want me to make a video on next, please just drop it down in the comments below, and I'll try as hard as I can to make a video for you. Just drop it in the comments. As I said on my Discord server, just DM me and you get your answer. Honestly, it will happen. Just comment. And also, I found out there's been a pattern with my videos. They haven't been as interesting enough. So many people are they start the beginning of the video and they're just losing interest. So I was wondering if any of my viewers now could just tell me, is that the problem? Do you find that my videos are interesting, so you just lose interest over time? Or is it just a problem that you haven't ever realized? Please drop it in the comments, and I really want that feedback so I can improve and become the best YouTuber out here.